I wanted to share another Forestry Commission Scotland gem on the B845. This is in Argyll, Scotland. That way up to Tainhill, it's about 3 or 4 miles, and this way down to Kilcrennan, and then on the way all the way down Loch Awe to Carnossery Castle. So basically there are 2 official walks. One is called the Ant Trail and the other one is Riverbank Trail. So for people who maybe struggle a bit with hills, nice little walk down by the side of the stream, and the Ant Trail a bit more punishing. Actually, the wood is best known for supplying Munros iron furnace with all the charcoal, so that's what it was used for. In terms of car parking and boondocking, plenty of space on a bit of a slope, but you could easily get 2 or 3 vans in here for overnight stops. And what I'll do is I'll put it on park for night. The Riverbank Trail is just here. See 2 posts marking it out, and that is quite a pleasant walk, nice and flat through the woods and along the side of the river there. So for the Ant Walk, you want to go up here by the side of the gate and follow the hill, and I'll show you where the turn off is for the Ant Walk. This is what you call a modern day folly, a folly as in foolish. So they built this great big generator, diesel generator. You can hear the noise. Fortunately you can't smell the diesel fumes coming off it, but it's for the emergency services along the B845 transmitter, which is great, you know. So you got this very rare lichen that only grows in very clean air, and you put that there about 2 years ago. Now, as it turns out, I met a guy here who does drone based surveys, and they want to put it over there because it's not in the right place. Awesome. If you do the Ant Walk when you come up here, which is a good walk actually, good 2 hours, up and down, watch out for these signs, but this is the start of it as you come up the hill, and I'll show you later where it comes out. But for me, I'm just going to carry on walking up here, which is the old road up to Tainhill. Pretty sure this is an old charcoal burner's pit that they could move around, having done a charcoal burning course, but with a much bigger one, and it would have had a coned roof. I've looked around, can't find the top, and it's just been left there, but a good reminder that this is charcoal burning woods. Up we go. So if you've done the Ant Walk, then you'll come out here and look out for this post, because you're going to be walking back down there, back to the car park. And I'll just show you this path. There we go. There you have it, and there's a seat over there if you're feeling exhausted, and just take in the view of Ben Cruachan. When I first used to come up here, this was all a pine forest, and it was really dense pine covered in moss, very dark, sort of Lord of the Rings kind of wood, and they cut it down, and what they're trying to do now is bring it back to a deciduous wood as per the originals. And so the Forestry Commission come round, and as you can see, they're chopping down any pine trees, or pulling them up, any pine trees that are coming through, so that they don't choke the wood coming back and the trees that they want. It's actually surrounded by a deer fence, and one of the problems they've got here is that the deer are obviously eating away at the seedlings. So what they've done, if you want to make this walk a bit interesting, there's a couple of these little tracks that go up the back there. I don't know whether you can see it there. It goes all the way across the ridge. You get a better view of this valley, and that was they were put there for the Forestry Commission deer hunter, so that he could get his quad up and get the carcasses back down. But this one goes all the way along there, stops, but unfortunately you have to walk all the way back. And what I want to do is I want to show you another one. There's two of them. The second one, which is more of a circular walk. I always wondered what's underneath this track, because you got these concrete slabs with a drain cover. I assume it's water. Now don't blink. Don't blink, because this is the second one. You might just walk straight past it. Quite steep on the right hand side of the path as you're walking towards Tainhult. I'll just take you to the top. So when you get to the top, it splits, and what is the right hand track goes away back into the woods down towards the B845, but if you take the left you get great views of Loch Etive all the way up to Glen Nant. So not great views on a day like this. That's Tainhult, the village. Bono on the other side of Loch Etive. I'll dig out some photographs because you get a tremendous view here on a clear day. But that is Loch Etive all the way up to Glen Nant, which is where there's that famous James Bond photograph with him standing next to his car. And that's Ben Cruachan covered in cloud. That's where I've just come from. So it's not an easy track, this. If you're not comfortable with sort of scree, walking on what is effectively scree, then I'd give it a miss. And then we come back to the Forestry Commission lorry track. To the right takes you down to the end of the track, which is where that Trafalgar Wood is, and to the left back towards the car park. So this is the end of the logging trail, a turning circle for the wagons, and a couple of interesting things, because although it's the end of the track for the lorries and the Forestry Commission, there are some bits and bobs. This little woodland, Trafalgar Woods, planted in 2005 to commemorate the Battle of Trafalgar 1805, with the schools. I don't know whether you can see that, but trees planted by Kilcrennan School, Tainhult School and Fort William Sea Cadets. The trail doesn't stop here though. The trail, if you look on the Ordnance Survey map, goes all the way to Tainhult, and this is the track. There you go. If you can see that, goes across the river and then up the back there through some deer fences to the village of Tainhult. So you can easily make this a circular walk by coming down the B845, coming back up here, and get back to the village. So as you're walking back to the car park, this is the start of that circular walk, which goes all the way around the back of there, all the way around the back of there, and then rejoins, as you saw, this path just short of the end of the log truck track. Those of you who had the stamina, the dedication and the kindness to watch the first of my Diaries pre-van life will realise just how naive I was about the whole vlogging genre. And so then, since then, I've been doing a bit of research. My only access to vlogging, or knowledge of vlogging before that, was van lifers. So I went and looked at all the big hitters on YouTube, and it's just unbelievable. I mean, I realised that it's entertainment, and that's why people, and escapism, people are looking to watch these people vlogging every day to escape reality or to amuse themselves, but some of it is just mind-bending. However, I also found a lot of great content, a lot of really good people. I think one of the ones that I particularly liked was Casey Neistat, who's in New York. Honest guy, seems to have a sound moral compass, interesting, entertaining and amusing. So it's all good learning for me in terms of how do I show people things that are interesting, and also not fill it full of verbiage and just droning on about bollocks, which is what I'm doing now.